How you guys doing? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You guys look great. Have you lost weight? Shit, I don't even know you guys. It's like the worst compliment you get, isn't it? Always getting that. Ben, you look great. Have you lost weight? Ben, you're fat. Now you're less fat. You look great. Shit compliment, hey. Who is from Brunswick? You guys from Brunswick or? No?
I am.
Christy, my housemate's from Brunswick. Just so I could do this joke, I brought Christy along. It's just good to plan ahead, guys. Just a little tip. Yeah. I moved to Brunswick about 3 years ago, before it was cool. And I'm not really a hipster, so I don't really fit in. But I moved to Brunswick because it's one of the few places in Melbourne I can buy a kebab and get my car washed at the same place.
Yeah.
The amount of time it saves me, it's incredible. I'm a new man. Who's buying kebabs from car washes? That's just stupid, isn't it? Paying like $9.50 to just have food poisoning. It's just dumb. Are people coming out of nightclubs at like 2 AM going, oh, could go a kebab? And car wash? How convenient! Let me just go home and get my car, this is awesome! Stupid. But yeah, I was driving over here before, and I was stuck behind the slowest driver, old person of course. It's always an old person, isn't it? Which is weird because they don't have long to live. I would have thought, tough crap, old guy at the back, tough crap. Yeah, because like, you'd think if anybody needs to drive quickly, it's like Grandpa. You know? Hurry up, Grandpa, the clock's ticking. Like when I'm old, I'm definitely going to speed limit. I'm going to be breaking the speed limit. I'm taking as many people with me as I can. The other bad drivers are Volvo drivers, you know. My mum's a Volvo driver. She thinks she's an awesome driver, and it's just all the other Volvo drivers are giving her a bad name. You know Volvos are from Sweden too, right? I want to know when the Swedes went from being like Vikings, raking and pillaging their way across Europe, to designing and building the world's safest and dullest car. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, I can't imagine like the Vikings in their longship like rowing into shore, seatbelts on, front and side airbags ready to deploy. And these guys were like raking and pillaging their way across Europe. Like the last thing on your mind is safety. You know, these guys are probably even going bareback. But yeah, speaking of condoms, have you seen those, speaking of not wearing condoms, have you seen those condom machines at service stations? You guys are probably too young. Maybe just an earmuff. Just an earmuff. Yeah, there's like flavoured or coloured condoms, and there's like a tickler condom. And then there's a ribs condom, and it's ribbed for her pleasure. Then I thought, that's not going to sell condoms. What do I care about her pleasure for? So I bought one, and I turned it inside out. It's for my pleasure. How's the food going, guys? Smashing through it? Good? Just draw attention from it. Sorry. Yeah, has everyone been shopping lately? In like a supermarket? Yeah? That's unusual. You guys must be really shit family and friends. I'm just really shy. I do all my shopping online, so that's how I get my Christmas presents. But yeah, I was in Coles the other day. And you know how like the placement of items in the supermarket is like an exact science? You know, it's up the back, so you have to walk through the store. You kind of like, you come back at the front, you're like, you've got your milk, you've got like grain waves, peanut M&Ms, and your soul, you're like, and your soul, I didn't even have drainage yams. Like, what am I buying that for? But yeah, I was in Coles and the condoms were next to the nappies. And I thought to myself, well, there's got to be a reason for this. Like, they've thought about this. Are they like just trying to remind people, like, better buy these condoms or in 9 months you're going to be buying these nappies? Or are they just like mocking the parents? Bet you wish you bought these 9 months ago. Idiot. Yeah. How are you guys going with this self-checkout? Coles.
Hate it.
Woolies. Hate it.
So much there.
I love it. It's great. So many bargains right now at Coles. I'm getting pink lady apples, normally $4.95 a kilo for the price of sundowner apples at $2.35. I'm getting red peppers at green pepper prices. That's great. I'm getting limes for the price of lemons. Just kill it. Organic tomatoes for the price of normal tomatoes. Like, the people at Coles must be just like, I don't fucking understand it. We haven't sold an organic tomato since about the time when we got these self-checkouts. But they're just walking out of the store. All we've got is normal tomatoes. See, I think like the self-checkout would work in like an honest society. You know, like a Scandinavian society or Japan. But I mean, this is Australia. We're the descendants of thieves and whores. We're not paying full price for tomato. Yeah. Little tip too I found out recently. You can use the mushroom bags, but not just for mushrooms. just take that with you, think about it. Use it as you deem necessary. Yeah. Do you ever sneak 12 items through the 10 items on this checkout? You're like, you got your basket and you're walking up and you're like, 12 items. I don't think she'll notice. She's not going to notice. You sort of walk up to the 10 items, you're like standing there anxiously, like, what if she counts the items? She's going to count the items, and I'm going to get a call. Shit, I've got sort of beads of sweat stuff dripping down your forehead. Like you've got a boogie board full of marijuana in your shopping. You stuck 12 balloons of heroin up your ass. And she starts swiping the items. Like a wave of release really washes over you. Like, she started swiping the items. She can't stop now, I'm through. I'm through. I'd like to see her, like, get to like 10 items and just go, and that's 10 items, sir. What did you want to do with the other 2? Do you want to just take all 12 to another checkout like you should have done in the first place? Or do you want to pay for 10 now and take another 2? Yeah. Well, just fuck off, really, you asshole. Like, it clearly says 10 items. I think about 17 items is the limit that I can get up to, but it sort of depends how much the checkout she really gives a fuck. So, I was watching, maybe, I'm not sure how this joke would go given recent news, but I was watching the news the other day. And you notice how everyone on the news always dies instantly? It's like the passengers and crew on the plane died instantly when their plane crashed into the mountain, or the people died instantly from the explosion. You know? The parachuter's chute failed to open. He died instantly on impact. No one ever dies like gradually in the news. No one ever dies in like a long, slow, painful death. Like just once I'd like to see some reality on the news, like, that's right, Tom. The passengers on the train would have survived the initial impact, then slowly burnt to death in the carriage. The passengers would have been poached much like an egg on Master Chef. Catch Master Chef after the news. Yeah, it's like if you die instantly, it's like totally fine that you died. So it's like, yeah, Tom was crossing the street, got hit by a truck from behind, didn't even see it coming. At least he died instantly. Great news for him. Oh, that's totally fine, I died instantly. Cool. I think the most optimistic statement about death is when someone says someone died doing something they loved. You always see this on the news, like when there's a shark attack, and they always like interview like a relative of the victim. I'm really sorry if someone's family member died. Nobody good. Okay. Yeah, there's always like they interview someone. They're like, yeah, Tomo fucking loves surfing. Like, every day he was just out there, 6:30 a.m. Yeah, we were surfing out the back when the shark just popped up, bit him in half. We dragged his torso to the shore, but he just bled out on the beach. At least he died doing what he loved. What getting eaten to death by razor sharp teeth bleeding out of your mate's arms. If that's doing what you love, then good on you. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like, for me, it'd be sort of like, yeah, Ben was at home on the couch, eating grain waves, peanut M&Ms, drinking iced coffee, getting a blowjob. When the truck just came through his living room, killed him instantly. Oh, well, at least he died doing what he loved. Thanks, guys.